So it would be two different ways, right? I think that the challenges get bigger because now it's more responsibility on the board. Like, example, because I'm talking about finances and money. Like, I employ 10 people. These 10 people have a life that they have grown accustomed to. And if I make the decision, it affects these people and their lives. And if something goes wrong with the business, which we're good, like everybody can be affected. The challenges that now present themselves, they're amplified. Now you're talking about 25 locations in your region and 10 to 15 people at each one of these locations. You got hundreds of people, and any challenge that comes around, it affects everybody. And so I have to be more like the decisions on how to navigate through the challenges, they get easier for me because every time it's been a challenge, whatever it is, I've always come out on the other side. It was a challenging moment. I had to make the challenging decision. My wife depends on me to make this decision. The business depends on me to make this decision. So I'm always the one that has to make the challenging decision. And every time I come out, like I'm going through it in the fire, and it's very uncomfortable as I'm going through it. But I come out of the fire, I'm unscathed, I'm unburned, and I'm at a higher state. Like it's like a growth in consciousness that happens every time I get through a challenge. And that gives me the confidence that what I've done is enough to get me through anything that's going to come my way. And the knowledge that I've been able to obtain on how to align myself, my business, my family, everything that is with these laws of nature, that nature is always going to support what I'm doing because I'm always in alignment with these laws of nature that make up creation. That makes it easier to sell the house in the middle of a pandemic. That makes it easier to do these certain things, but every time the challenge is amplified. So when it happens, like right away, it's this uncomfortable feeling, fear, whatever the emotion is. But my channels are open enough to process this energy. It bypasses. And then I sit down and I get in my state and I'm asking questions because that's kind of what I would say prayer is you're asking. But meditation is sitting so that you can actually listen and hear. And then you have to go out and make the shit happen.
Yeah. I gotta
Right?
do
You
the
got to
act.
act on what it
Yeah.
is. And so I wouldn't say like the fears and these things have gone away from me because it happens and it's almost like this split second where a tragedy is about to happen. And then it's like, damn, okay, it's there. And then I sit down and I let it go and I let it process and I'm back and I'm good. Okay, let's make the decisions that I know to be my truth. And it's easy for me to make those because they're my truth these days. They aren't just faiths, they aren't even beliefs, they're my knowings. And I know that this is the decision I need to make. If I make this, I'm going to come out unscathed. We're going to be good. And that's how I've been operating. So it gets easier, one, but the challenges get bigger and bigger and bigger every time.